So what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the JevMan316 Customs YouTube channel. I'm your host, JevMan316, your pop culture reporter. And welcome back to what's going to be a Alfred Hitchcock Steelbook showcase video. That's what I'm going to call it. So in this video, we're going to take a look at a couple of steelbooks from Alfred Hitchcock classic movies that were released on 4K Blu Ray, and then I bought them in steelbook packaging. I've got this here, which I believe is the Best Buy exclusive 4K of the original Psycho, which includes finally it uncut with those few extra seconds that we missed that they cut back in the day. And then on top of that, I've had that one for a while. That came back out a couple months ago, and I went ahead and double dipped, and I bought Psycho and The Birds. The Birds was a little tough for me to find. I had to order that from bestbuy.com, and it just came this past week. It was back ordered. And then this other steelbook I've seen a couple places. I know Best Buy had it. I think maybe Walmart. I'm not exactly sure, but these are, I think, the common ones. And then, like I said, that one was the exclusive, which came out months before these. We're going to showcase all these. I'm going to let you know about them, and I'm going to tell you guys some tips about what you can do with some of these steelbooks that have matte finishes, especially if they're rare and you don't want to destroy them. I'm going to give you guys some tips on that. So before we get into this, do me a favor, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then after you subscribe, you know what you got to do next, right? Yeah, hit the notification bell, because you'll be the first to know when I post this next pop culture video, whether it be a movie hunt, toy review, movie review. Anything pop culture related, that's what we do here. So let's get into these steelbooks. Let's go! So like I said, I'm going to showcase these steelbooks. I got these three here, these Alfred Hitchcock classics. The first one, like I said, was the Best Buy exclusive. And what I was telling you in the opening is I've bought some from Amazon, some nice steelbook cases that you can, almost like those pop cases that you can get, that you can buy and put over your steelbooks. And then that way they don't get scratched up and butt up against each other. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at, this is the 60th anniversary limited edition steelbook uncut version of Psycho. I keep the paper on them as well to help keep from scratching them up. But here's that classic cover art, and it's like a matte finish with it's really cool how the light reflects off of that white of Janet Leigh screaming and the Psycho logo there. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm a real simplistic guy. Less is more when you ask me. Then here's the back. It's got a similar knife with the shadow of the house. That's pretty cool. And if you can look closely, it's even got his mother, her shadow in the window there. That's how much detail they give. So if you open it up, it's got, here's the disc artwork. This is for the 4K. And then here is the Blu Ray, which is just the universal standard artwork. But here's the inside, and I put the Best Buy sticker on there. It just really helps me remember which ones are Best Buy exclusives. But it's basically Norman holding his mouth, you know, after he discovered what Mother did. So there's So that's the Best Buy one, and I don't think you're going to be able to find this one in stores right now if you're looking for these Alfred Hitchcock ones. But I pre-ordered this one a long time ago, a couple months ago, and so I've had that one. And this is, since this one is the one that's hard to find, I probably won't watch this one. I'll probably leave this one in the case, and if I'm going to watch Psycho, I'll end up checking out the regular edition one. So let's go ahead and look at that one next after I get this one back in the case. Sorry about that. And like I said, I'll show you about those cases later. So there's the first version of Psycho. And here's the next one, and this has got the standard artwork for the 4K and the new release of the Blu Ray, I think. And just touching on this, I don't know if you guys have read much about it or know about the time period, but look at that classic cover front with Janet Leigh on there. that was pretty risque back in the day to have a woman of her stature, you know, as far as a prominent actress in the movie in a bra, much less, you know, on artwork like that. So, I mean, I think it looks, she's a beautiful lady anyway, so I don't think it really matters. But this is a different case. It's newer ones that I've gotten off Amazon. You order them and you get different ones, even though you order the same thing over and over. The cases are a little bit different. It's just whatever they get. This one had a tab that closed at the top. This one doesn't. It's easier to get into this one. But I will tell you, this one is a hair taller, so it doesn't display on the shelf when I'm trying to line them up. It's a little bit bigger, but you know, I got OCD when it comes to that stuff. So just thought I'd warn you, if you do buy some of these protective sleeves from STEELBOOKs off Amazon, you could get different versions. So let me go ahead and pop off the protective part. It's got that little piece of sticky stuff. So it's got a matte finish to it, but it's got a classic feel. It's almost like, you know, almost feels like a movie poster. And this back, let me show you this. This is amazing. Look at that. It's got Alfred Hitchcock with the silhouette, and then it's got the house in the shadows there. And so this one has got the same artwork on the disc. Obviously, it's the same disc, so as the other one, but it's got a different picture on the inside. This is when they first meet there, so that's pretty neat. So of the two, which one of those do you like? Do you like the Best Buy exclusive, or do you like the common one? I really like that artwork, but I'm digging this front cover of this one too. So I don't know, man. That's why I ended up getting both of them. So that's that one. So now here's the one that was harder for me to find. I couldn't find this in local stores. I had to order this one. It's for the birds. And I'm assuming as they release these, once I show you this, you're going to see that it's kind of like common theme the way they do it. They're all matte finished. So there's the birds, the classic like kind of poster art there. And then they did the same thing on the back cover. Look at this, man. That's pretty cool. It's got his silhouette, but it's got the birds in it. It's got his signature down here. And so there's the disc art. And then this is kind of more the classic poster art that's on the regular Blu Ray. And then this one has just got the birds basically right before, you know, they do that one of those final attacks. So really digging this one. This is the only STEELBOOK I have. This one, I don't think they released a special edition early. If they did, I didn't know about it, so I didn't get it. Now here's what I was going to show you. So like I said, I've got these cases, and I'm going to show you how they come. And if you bear with me, you'll learn how these work. So they come like this. They come flat, and I think they get in a pack of either 10 or 20. And so you can either put it in just like this, but it's going to have a dull view to it, because what happens is, do you ever buy those pop cases? Anybody collect pops? It's got this film that you have to pull off in order to get the really crystal clear look. So bear with me a second, and we'll open this thing up. I'll peel this off, and if some of them peel off all in one, and you can just do the wraparound, but others like this one peel off in pieces. Like each panel is a different piece. So then you got to do the same thing on the back. So it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it does keep your movies protected better. I like them. I don't usually do this for regular ones, but any STEELBOOK that are worth money, or I really like the artwork and I don't want them to get scuffed, I'll do it. So, you know, I might have a third of my Blu-ray STEELBOOK collection in them. So then you just have to crease it yourself. And then typically what I'll do is I'll go ahead and fold the tabs down so that it'll be tight. Otherwise it's going to bow up on the top. So I crease everything, and then I'll close one of the flaps here. Now, one of the things you're going to need to watch out for is one of the spines is where the glue of the case, where it meets. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's got some edges on it. Look at that. This side is crystal clear. This side has got the piece, and you can see the glue marking. So what I like to do is that's going to be on the inside of where I put the bookcase. So I want the prominent side on the totally clear side where the glue's not. So you just basically slide it down into the sleeve. I forgot it's got that paper part on it, so it's not going in there at the bottom. There we go. Then you fold the tabs over, and like I said, I've already folded this, and you just fold it in. So now you got a nice crystal clear cover for your steelbook. Check that out. So I've got all of these in cases. So what do you think of these steelbooks that have been released recently? Do me a favor, leave a comment below. Which of the three do you like the best? Of the two Psychos, which one of those do you like best? Let's do this. Which one of those Psychos do you like best? Do you like the classic? Do you like the Best Buy exclusive? And then of the birds, do you like that better than Psycho? So then once you let me know about that, you know what you can do to help support the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Like this video. Any activity on the video will help move it along in the YouTube universe. And then after you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. You'll be the first to know when I post more pop culture videos. So I really appreciate you coming by, and I hope you liked this me showcasing these steelbooks. And this is JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying, you guys be safe out there.